very good, very happy Tuesday morning to everyone out there. Landon here with you to bring you your latest weather and night forecast, courtesy of our friends over at On Target. We have got a busy weather pattern on the horizon here. Going to be looking at the opportunity of some strong to potentially even severe storms arriving as we work a little bit later on into the work week. Still got another 48 hours or so before we get into that. You can see early this morning we got some clearing that's going on. We got some socked in stratus clouds. It's meandering across the region. Looks like we're going to be dealing with much of the same here as we work throughout the vast majority of today on into tomorrow as well. WRUS Skycam kicking things off for us down in Russellville. You can see looking north over 431. Some of that cloud cover trying to scour out of here. Got some stars that are present out there and some rays of sunshine attempting to come up over the horizon. Same can be said overlooking our Morgantown Skycam as well. Got the opportunity of seeing those clouds scour out to an extent here as we work throughout the day. Looks like partly sunny skies will be with us, but we should have a noticeable uptick in cloud cover as we work into this evening and get on into our Wednesday as well. Jumping over here and taking a look at the latest readings, we have got temperatures that are hanging out on either side of the freezing threshold across the entirety of the Wobbles community. We are just below freezing down here closer to the Tennessee line. Got 28, 29 degrees readings right here in Simpson and Logan County. A balmy 33.7 up in the flats off of 403 over in Butler County. As promised, folks, there's plenty to talk about, so we'll jump right into it. We'll break down our model guidance first and foremost and what we're seeing that is going to come to fruition here as we work throughout the course of this week. We will have a steadily increase in southwesterly flow, not just today, but as we work into our tomorrow and into our Thursday as well. It's going to warm us up rather significantly, if I do say so myself. We're starting off near freezing this morning. We'll be near 50 this afternoon, but we're going to be closing in on the mid and upper 50s, perhaps even touching the 60-degree mark come Thursday. This is all in response to a developing and evolving weather maker, deepening low pressure system going to be running right along the continental border of the United States up into Canada as well. And then we work over towards the Great Lakes region. And as we work into our Thursday afternoon and evening, this is where our surface setup is going to be. We mentioned yesterday the opportunity and some signal and model guidance hitting at the opportunity of strong to potentially severe storms coming along with this weather maker. It would appear that the Storm Prediction Center has jumped on board with that, with some of the ingredients here that we're seeing come together. Massive cold front coming in out of the west, deep warm moisture pouring in here out of the south. We've got the dynamics overhead with very strong wind speeds to help promote the lift. Got the opportunity of seeing some strong and severe storms out of this, but it doesn't look like anything overly impressive at the moment. Take a look at our temperatures. With those brisk southwesterly winds, we're going to work into this afternoon. We're going to be right around roughly the mid and upper 40s across the board. Could touch the 50-degree mark as we work into this afternoon. And then we get into our Wednesday, and those southwesterly winds kick up even more. Folks, we'll talk about afternoon highs probably between the mid and upper 50s, but wouldn't be surprised to see a few of us touch the 60-degree mark. And the same can be said before the cold front slashes through here like a banshee on Thursday. We could touch the 60-degree mark before that makes it through here, right? In regards to that, the dynamics of the system, we're looking at the 500 millibar level, about 20,000 feet vertically extended up above our head. Take a look at this trough that's going to take shape here over the central U.S. and bow eastward right across the heart of the lower Ohio Valley. Here we are working into our Wednesday night. Here we are getting into Thursday morning, and then bam, here we are working into Thursday afternoon. We are right here on the lee side of this trough with that developing low well up here to our north. Folks, remember, we have this setup here with our dynamics up above our head. We have divergence aloft, okay? That is air that is going away from each other in the upper levels of the atmosphere. That is signifying convergence at the surface. So we get the convergence of the warm, moist air, the lift from the cold front. The dynamics are definitely going to be present to be bringing some very strong winds with this weather maker it moves through here. Some of those could reach severe criteria, but This is why we're not necessarily overly impressed with the current setup, all right? Because here we are working into our Wednesday, and then we go on into our Thursday. Here we are working into Thursday afternoon, and we've only got CAPE values. That's our storm energy of instability that we look at, around 300 to 400 joules per kilogram. That's not overly impressive. It is enough to potentially support some strong, a few severe storms that'll come through here. It looks like damaging winds will be our primary threat with this, folks, and we'll be keeping close eyes on it, to say the least, all right? Getting a look over here at the latest in terms of our model comparison, we have got our machine learning guidance that we brought up here yesterday that's still signifying our area for potential severe weather. Machine learning along with our analog guidance, and now the Storm Prediction Center is on board as well with a 5% risk of severe weather that's going to be experienced. And you can see the latest from the Storm Prediction Centers included us at a 1 out of 5 on the probability of some severe weather impacting the region. Could be looking at anywhere from a ½ inch to 1 inch of total rainfall before all of this is absolutely said and done, all right? Here's a full breakdown of your next 6-day weather forecast. Afternoon highs underneath a mix of sun and clouds, holding right around the 50-degree mark. We'll be right around the mid, perhaps upper 50s on Wednesday, with cloud cover thickening up ahead of our next weather maker. Thursday, widespread showers, opportunity of strong to potentially even severe storms with highs near 60. Then the bottom drops out behind that passing cold front. Might have a few snow flurries or stray snow showers to deal with Thursday night, with lows tanking all the way down to the lower 20s. Not escaping the 30s for highs on Friday, and we'll be right back into the oven, if you will, Saturday into Sunday, with highs attempting to return to the 60-degree mark with hit-and-miss rain chances. Right back on the docket as well. Friends, is going to wrap up this morning's Weather or Not forecast presented by On Target.